First, I want to go to David Spunt at the White House with the very, very latest on how the president might be preparing for, well, a crackdown. David.
Neil, good morning. There's no question that Donald Trump will be known and has been known as the Twitter president. He's made policy decisions. He's hired. He's fired. He's even pardoned people through Twitter. That has been his primary means. But the social media organization completely suspended his account yesterday. He no longer has access to that platform, leaving some 88 million of his followers unable to get his regular updates from him, sometimes dozens of updates a day. Now, several other Trump-related accounts are also gone, Neil. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is moving forward with a second impeachment effort of the president. That would be the first time in history if he's impeached, a president would be impeached twice. Pelosi's hoping to introduce articles as soon as next week. If the House impeaches the president again, which is entirely possible, the Senate would hold another trial, but that may not be until after Joe Biden becomes president. If President Trump is convicted in the Senate, that would mean he cannot run again for public office. The White House responding to this effort in a statement yesterday, as President Trump said yesterday, meaning on Thursday, this is a time for healing and unity as one nation. A politically motivated impeachment against a president who has done a great job with 12 days remaining in his term will only serve to further divide our country. That coming from Deputy White House Press Secretary Judd Deere. In addition to impeachment talk, Neil, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says she spoke with General Mark Milley, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, who assured her there are controls, several controls in place regarding the nuclear launch codes. Pelosi is worried about the president acting in anger. She said in a statement to colleagues yesterday, the situation of this unhinged president could not be more dangerous, and we must do everything that we can to protect the American people from his unbalanced assault on our country and our democracy. That coming from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. As for President Trump, will we hear from him today? Will we hear from him much over the next few days? That remains for him to be seen. But this is not a president, Neil, as you know, that has come out with statements. Typically, he's been in front of the camera. He's been tweeting. These things we have not seen from him. But as you mentioned at the top of the show, he's not at Camp David. He's here at the White House, his second to last weekend in office. Neil.
So, David, how would we hear from him if he's shut out of social media? Obviously, he would have to make a statement from the White House. It's the only way he can do it. Now, he's bypassed that in the past to go directly to the American people. He doesn't like the way the media, portrays what he's saying or what have you. But his only options are to do it live thing, right?
Yeah, it would be to do some kind of statement through the press office. That's possible. I mean, that's what we saw with presidents typically in the past. Or he could make a statement on television. But he's declined to do any type of live statement since this, what many are calling just a siege, horrible scenes over at Capitol Hill several days ago, instead releasing pre-taped Twitter videos to the American people, social media videos. But he has yet to do any type of Oval Office address. But at any time, Neil, he could say, I want to make an Oval Office address. And the networks would carry it to see what he has to say.
Absolutely. He is still the President of the United States. David, great reporting.
Yes,
as always, my friend. Thank you very, very much.